Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. This is your channel, GH247. Your African news, Ghana news, continental news. Wherever you are, in Europe, in America, or wherever you are on the globe, dear friend, this is your channel. Like the video and share the video. GH247, authentic news source. Yes, your authentic news source right now. Well, I have some good news for you guys all out there. Now, African presidents, African heads of state, they are doing something right. And hey, there is a win for journalism in Africa. There is a big win for journalism in Africa. These two news I want to bring to you quickly. President Ibrahim Traore rejected an invite to the US of A. President Ibrahim Traore rejected an invite by President Donald Trump to the Oval Office. It doesn't just happen. You have to be a man who got the balls to reject an invite to the Oval Office at the White House. Yes, this man took over his country by coup d'etat, and the people are loving him. The people love the job he's doing right now. As a matter of fact, his country has been expelled out of the African Union, out of the even ECOWAS. Now, it took the Ghanaian president, the recently elected president of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, to convince African heads of state, other African heads of state, that look, these are our brothers. We need to find a way of welcoming them back. He actually invited him to Ghana during his investiture. That's the inauguration. And the president of Ghana equally visited him, I think 2 weeks ago. Right now, we understand Donald Trump has invited him. The man that goes everywhere with his pistol. Oh, yes. Will he be allowed in a White House with his own pistol? Will he be allowed to wear the military uniform at the White House with his own personal bodyguard? He doesn't want to take a chance. President Ibrahim Traore don't want to take a chance. America under Donald Trump cannot be trusted. Oh, it's a fact. So I am happy he rejected the offer. On your screen, that is an invite with the president, the seal of the presidency or the Oval Office right on top of the invitation. But ladies and gentlemen, we are being told the president, Traore, rejected the offer to visit the Oval Office. Now, quickly, I have a big news for you. If you are a journalist or you are in the media space, yes, finally, this man on your screen has won the battle, long-awaited battle against the politician in Ghana. Yes. Sources from New Jersey in the United States revealed that journalist Agyapong has won a defamation case against Kennedy Agyapong. The court in the US of A slapped 18 million US dollar damages on the politician from Ghana. Not 18,000. Get it right. I'm saying 18 million US dollars. A journalist winning a case against a politician in Ghana. Oh yes, Kennedy Agyapong is a rich politician. We know. I will not say much because it's all in the video, which you'll be watching very soon. But I just want you to understand something here. This case took so long. And this journalist was so determined. He was so determined and he got the best of lawyers to represent him in the US. The case was heard on Friday. The decisions were made on Friday and was confirmed on Monday. We understand 18. Even his lawyers are still talking about going again to reappeal. They said they want 5 times 5 of that amount, which will probably be close to 100 million. Times 5 of 18 million will be almost about 90 million plus, if I'm not mistaken. That is what his lawyers are seeking. They said they are waiting for the next stage. Yes. Kennedy Agyapong also and his lawyers also want to appeal. But definitely the journalist from Ghana has won. For those of you who don't know him, he is an investigative journalist. He is undercover journalist. Yeah. I would like you to hear from him by yourself. I don't have much to say again. Just hear from the journalist and, the way the whole thing transpired. Ladies and gentlemen, here you are with the video.
In the Essex County Superior Court of New Jersey, an 8-member jury delivered a unanimous verdict holding Kennedy Agyapong, former Ghanaian MP, liable for defamation and awarding damages of $18 million. The ruling is more than a legal victory. It is a profound affirmation that truth matters, that justice is not a privilege of the powerful, and that the arc of history does indeed bend towards righteousness. My story begins long before this moment. I was born at the 37 Military Barracks in Accra, the son of the soldier who served in an era where power belonged to those who wielded the gun. I grew up watching my nation transition from military rule to democracy, witnessing firsthand the struggle of ordinary Ghanaians yearning for justice, transparency, and accountability. When Ghana finally embraced democracy, I knew that safeguarding it required more than just laws. It needed the unyielding courage of those willing to hold power accountable. That is why I chose journalism, not as a career, but as a calling. Over the years, my team and I have exposed corruption at the highest levels, from the corridors of politics to the halls of justice. But in fighting the corrupt, one becomes a target. Mr. Agyapong, in a desperate bid to silence me, labeled me a land grabber, an extortionist, a murderer, a tax evader, and a blackmailer who ought to be hanged. These were not just lies. They were calculated attempts to destroy my credibility and put my life in danger. While Ghana's legal system failed to deliver justice in 2018, the US court upheld truth. This case was not easy. Proving defamation in the United States requires establishing actual malice by a clear and convincing evidence standard, one of the highest legal thresholds in the world. That the jury ruled 8-0 in my favor on every count is a testament to the fact that Mr. Agyapong acted with reckless disregard. Regrettably, Ghana's justice system has not always lived up to the principles of fairness and impartiality. When I sued Mr. Agyapong in 2018, despite his inability to legally substantiate his allegations, the court ruled against me, with Justice Barr scandalously branding me a terrorist instead of adjudicating the facts before him. This miscarriage of justice was later condemned by Supreme Court Justice Kolende, who rightly described it as a violent abuse of judicial authority. My fight has never been for personal gain, but for the soul of Ghana's democracy. This victory in the US sends a powerful message. The media cannot be silenced, truth cannot be buried, and those who wield power must be held accountable. Let this moment be a wake-up call to all who seek to erode the foundations of justice in Ghana. Let it remind us that democracy is not just about elections, but institutions that uphold the truth, courts that deliver justice without fear or favor, and citizens who refuse to accept corruption as the norm. To my legal team, Andrew Dehere Esquire, Atawomega Esquire, Evans Salasi Adeka Esquire, and Odei Crow Esquire, I am forever grateful for your dedication to justice. And to my supporters in Ghana and around the world, your unwavering belief in the fight strengthens my resolve. The battle against corruption continues. We will name shame and jail. Ghana deserves better, and I will never stop fighting for a future where justice is not a privilege of the powerful, but the right of every citizen. Thank you.